slippers are potchkis and donuts are punchkis and your
Wait,
butt
slippers
is
are potchkis and donuts are punchkis?
Yeah, so be careful with those ones.
Yeah, don't put your foot in a punchki. Please welcome Kristen Bell. Really good.
Thank you.
So welcome to the show. I'm glad to have you here. Who are you waving at?
My family.
Hello, family.
My mom, my sister, and my roommates.
Do they live in L.A.?
No. Well, my roommate does, obviously. She's
Yeah,
my
that'd be
roommate.
silly.
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
be. But my mom lives in Phoenix, and my sister lives in Detroit.
Oh, that's great. You flew in for this. Fantastic.
My sister watches your show a lot, and I made a promise to her that if I ever came on your show, it would be. She's pregnant right now. I know she's hating this right now that I'm talking about it, but her final trimester started yesterday, and it was the last day she could fly that I found out I was on. So.
What?
What? She's pregnant.
No, I know pregnant.
Yeah.
I'm not. I know pregnant. But she
you
shouldn't be flying right now.
Well, one day is not going to make a difference.
It's random, these things. Look, the labor nurse is already upset. She's looking at me like she shouldn't be here.
Fine, right? No, it's
Well,
not fine?
at least we have the labor nurse here, which is good, in
Right.
case she goes into... And we also always have an OBGYN on call right here. Nate, he's ready. I still feel bad about this. Y'all move to the luxury box so I can keep an eye on you. Will you come down here? That's going to be cozy. I just want to keep an eye on you, and I want Nancy to watch you, too. Nancy, keep an eye on her. All right, so your family is Polish, I heard. Mm-hmm. And what does that mean? Do you have, are there Polish words that you grew up with that you...
That's the funny thing about Polish people is a lot of the Polish people I've met use Polish words when they're growing up, and specifically when I was growing up, I didn't know the American words for some things, so we always called, like, a comforter a pajina, so when I would stay the night at a friend's house, I'd say, do you have a pajina? And no one would really know what I'm talking about. And they do that for a lot of things, like slippers are potchkis and donuts are punchkis and your butt
Wait, slippers are potchkis and donuts are punchkis?
Yeah, so be careful with those ones.
Yeah, don't put your foot in a punchki.
Yeah.
That
and
would feel squishy.
your butt is your dupa, which they always said.
Your butt is your dupa?
Yeah.
So you'd say you have a super dupa?
Yeah. I have a super dupa. And it's fun. It's more fun than saying butt, so.
Yeah. It is now. Now that I'd never thought of that before, but dupa is what I'll use from now on.
Okay.
Yeah. So you put a diaper on a dupa? And
Yeah.
there's so many things you can do with a dupa. So, all right, but how old do you play? Because I thought you looked really young on Deadwood even. What do you play on your show?
I play 17, and I was about 17 on Deadwood as well.
Uh-huh. And how old are you really?
24.
Mm-hmm. You say that reluctantly.
Because I'm turning 25, and I just wanted to remember if I had or had not turned 25 yet.
And what is your birthday? I'll help you out.
It's embarrassing because it's in July, so.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you have not turned 25
No.
yet. I'll tell you that right now.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah. A little slow in the kagunchka. Because your dogs are adorable, and I love that you rescue little dogs. Tell the story. First, this is the one you first had, right?
I've rescued 2 this year. This is Lola, our first rescue, who would actually come to work. I know, isn't she sweet? She's
How old
like
is
a
she?
fox. She's 2.
Uh-huh.
And she's, a wonderful rescue. I actually lucked out because a lot of the rescues are a little neurotic and
Right.
have had some street time,
Uh-huh.
so.
Yeah. That'll ruin them. The street time, really, it hurts them.
It will.
Yeah.
Keeps them on edge.
And so you've had her for how long?
Since July.
Okay.
She's almost 2.
And so that's when you turned 24, by the way, in July.
Yes. I got her for my birthday.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you can remember, and she'll...
Help me.
Okay. All right, and then what made you get this cute little thing?
Mr. Shakes. We got Mr. Shakes because we wanted a friend for Lola, and I had to rescue him, so I took him home, and I've been trying to rehabilitate him because he's always in the garbage, and he's a scavenger, and he's really paranoid, and like when we watch TV, he'll sit in front of the television staring at us. Hours. Lola's like sprawled out, and she's comfortable, and he's just And I always am saying, Shaky, either get in your bed or get on the couch, but don't just sit there and stare at us because it really bugs me out. But he's...
And then what does he say?
He just...
He sounds adorable.
He's great.
Oh, that's actually, I got a dog, the same thing. I just so screwed up from being abused and everything, but I had him for 13 years. He was the greatest dog in the world, and it takes some time to work with him, but it's worth it. It actually... All right, we have to go, and don't panic. Your sister's in labor. No. Veronica Mars is on Tuesdays at 9 on UPN. We're going to continue Tara Reid's Search for Love right after this. Thanks so much for being here.